The conscious mind and the subconscious mind work differently. They don't speak the same language. And they don't respond to the same kinds of things. I think I talked about this last week too. I don't usually talk about this 2 weeks in a row, but here we are, right? So this is a good review for some of you who've been here before. The conscious mind responds really, really well to things like logic and reason. And it's the home of willpower, so we think. Who here has ever known logically that what you're doing is stupid, but you keep on doing it anyway? Raise your hand. Okay, let's be honest about it, right? Yeah. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've had a client come into my office and they've said, okay, well, this is going to sound really dumb. And I don't think it sounds dumb because I've been there, right? I mean, we could give some funny examples. So clients will come in and they'll say, well, I'm doing this thing, but it sounds really dumb. I've got this. For example, I was working with a client in the past, say 2 years ago. She had a fear, like an intense fear, an irrational fear of tents flapping. And she came in and she's like, well, this is the dumbest thing ever. And I'm really embarrassed to admit that I'm afraid of tents flapping, but I can't go to the fair. And I really want to go to the fair, but if I go there, like she'd curl up in fetal position. I've had clients say, I am scared irrationally of heights. I was actually one of them, right? Are you like that? Bad. Yeah, really bad. Me too. I got stuck on my roof once.
I won't even get on the roof.
Yeah.
Stairs that are too high.
Yeah. I got on my roof, and then I was like paralyzed. I couldn't get off. And my wife thought I was kidding. She didn't realize I was afraid, and she was teasing me a little bit, kind of in a friendly sort of way, until she realized that I was like requesting dinner up there, you know? And she's like, what do you mean you want dinner up there? I'm like, I'm just going to hang out a while, you know? Put up a sleeping bag and some blankets. Yeah, I'll be fine, you know? And then she's like, you know, looking, trying to find the hello, fire department. Do you rescue men that are stuck up on the roof, you know? I know you do cats, right? No. But logically, I would go, that's foolish. But at the time, I was terrified. And that's one that I've overcome, right? That's one that I've overcome. I had a fear of the dark, right? Anybody else have a fear of the dark? Okay, yeah, you do? Like, it wasn't, you know, it's real interesting. Like, if there were 2 people in a room and it was dark, I was fine. But if I was alone, I was like, aliens are going to get me, right? And really, that came back from cousins that tormented me when I was, you know, when I was a small guy. Logically, I could tell you, listen, aliens are probably not going to capture me the instant the lights go off, but my heart would start going and beating and stuff like that. That's also one that I've overcome. It's crazy stuff, right? So here's what we say. Does the subconscious mind obey the same rules that the conscious mind does? Does not. Let's take another example. You have a small child who's afraid of the dark. Who's had a small kid afraid of the dark, afraid of monsters under the bed or in the closet or something like that? And you try explaining to him like 40,000 times that there's no monsters that are going to get him. You shine flashlights under the bed, right? You illuminate the closet. And are they still afraid of the dark? They are, because you cannot logic a subconscious problem. It doesn't work. You can try, but good luck, right? No, never. I don't like to say never. It's unlikely that if you logic a subconscious thing, that it's going to change. I won't tell you never because weird things happen, but it's not likely to happen.